Hi, today we're going to take a quick look at this battery analyzer. This analyzer is from LNEX. It supports different kind of batteries, including AGM. It does a start and stop battery test as well. And this is model BT-200. It can test 12 volt and 24 volt batteries. In the manual, it shows you how to do a regular battery test, as well as a startup load test, maximum workload test, and charge system test. So this battery analyzer doesn't have a battery of its own. You cannot start it just like that. It actually uses the power from the car's battery to start up and start testing the battery itself. So what we got here is a regular flooded battery with the CCA of 575. And it's important to know this because you're going to have to put this information into the tester itself. With the car off, I'm going to go ahead and connect the red to the red side. Now you want to make sure you have a good connection here, or else the test won't come out right. Make sure it's not wiggling, well connected, and the analyzer starts up on its own. We're going to go ahead and select battery test for the first test that we're going to do right now. This is a 12 volt regular battery. I'm going to click OK. We're going to go ahead and test the battery capacity. This is a regular flooded battery. Let's go ahead and do a precise measurement. Here it's going to ask me to type in any of these standards. I'm going to go ahead and click CCA because we know what the CCA of this battery is. This battery has a CCA of 575. So let's press up until we get to 575. Click OK. And it's testing. There we go. It says here, the measurement's at 388 CCA. It's cautioning me because this battery is starting to get old and it's going to need to get replaced eventually. Now let's go ahead and do a startup load test. I'm going to go ahead and click down. Click OK. Turn off the engine. Press the test key. Turn on the engine. So the engine is already off. The keys are out of the car. Now it's asking me to go ahead and start the engine. I'm going to leave this here for a second and start the engine. So the voltage it detected during startup is 9.6 volts. In the booklet, you can see that it says that the car's minimum starting voltage should be 10.3 volts for a 12 volt battery. So 9.6 is quite low, actually. Next, we're going to go ahead and click battery test again, 12 volts. And we're going to do a maximum workload test. It says turn on all loads, keep idle at 2000 to 2500 RPM, press the test key. Now, this is a very hard test to perform unless you have somebody helping you. So you're going to need somebody to hold it and press test when everything is on, all the loads are on, and the idle's at 2000 to 2500 RPM. Now, with the lights on, the high beam on, and the engine idling at 2000 to 2500 RPM, and the air conditioner is completely open on cold air, I'm going to go ahead and click test. So it's showing that it's actually good. It's at 14.8 volts, 14 volts around there. And the minimum should be 13.66. So we are well above the minimum voltage. So we are doing good. Now we're going to do a test on the charging system. With all the loads off, lights off, AC off, and high beams off, I'm going to go ahead and click the test. But I'm going to need to keep the RPM at 2500 to 3500 RPM. As you can see, the charging system is doing really well. It's at 13.8, 13.9, about 14 volts, and the minimum should be 13.61. We are doing really well. So this battery is starting to get sort of old. It's going to eventually need to get replaced, but the charging system in the car is really good, and the cranking system is also really good. We don't need to worry about those things. Well, thank you guys for watching this review. I hope it was helpful and informative, and I hope you enjoyed this product.